I'm back with more of the bold, innovative, dramatic improvements that the superintendent is proposing for MPS. I have to give it to you all in like 10-minute sections, because it's so much information. I want you all to digest what I'm telling you all, because it is a lot of information, but it is substantiated with the evidence that I have and will be posting on Facebook, so that you can have the same information and posting to share with others. For example, when the superintendent speaks about one new elementary would cost over $20 million. A new high school, twice that, she added. Using these funds in this way will have a game-changing positive impact on thousands of students and multiple schools. We are very excited about the possibilities. She goes on and she talks about, my hand getting tired holding this camera. She goes about talking about the completion of the new space for MTech in the old Parisian building. The system's new Career Tech High School is on pace for the completion for the fall of 2014. Is that going to be a Carver? Or is this a totally new school? An additional $3 million in funding for equipment purchases is possible through expected funding for state career tech programs. JD, that's Jefferson Davis High School, is also slated for improvements to the school's lighting, heating, and air conditioning systems, along with parking and access enhancements. That renovation will be funded through state maintenance funds. I hope that will include, in the access enhancement, will include JD getting their track updated and upgraded, baseball field, all of that over there. I just hope they help those students at JD, because with a less than 50% graduation rate, they do need upgrading and several other things. They've been on the needs improvement list for almost a decade. So, they need real improvements over at JD, along with Lee High School. Back, I'm going to go take you back, and I'll be taking you back and forward to let you know about the information that has been said by the superintendent. And hopefully it will refresh their memories, because a lot of you all who've been watching this will share it with friends who will show it to them. And I'm glad. How you doing, Superintendent Thompson and board members? How y'all doing? Just wanted to refresh some of your memory on the things that you have said in the past that is coming back to haunt you. Don't you know, when you say stuff and get quoted in the newspaper and on the news, people can pull those records? Nobody ever told y'all that? Well, yeah, it can happen. Somebody hired you and elected the board members. I'm ashamed for who I voted for. But at any rate, Jill Nolan wrote April 8, 2010. Bond issue for new high school in East Montgomery has preliminary support of mayor and city council. The case has been made for a new high school. That's that Park Crossing in East Montgomery. Now the public school system, Montgomery Public School System, has to find a way to pay for what is projected to be a $35.3 million project. Jen Wright, who was the city council president then and still is, said that we need a high school out east, and we need to help Thompson get it done. That's what he said. Superintendent Thompson wrote Strange a letter. Strange is our mayor, Mayor Todd Strange, March 25th, 2010, asking if the city would be interested in financially supporting another building project. The city and county both provided money through bond issues for the construction of 4 new schools and the remodeling of 1 school, which totaled $125 million in cost. The mayor and council expressed their preliminary support for a $50 million to $60 million bond issue that would provide a portion of the money needed. At that time, the superintendent had requested some money from the city, but she negated to tell the board members she was writing the money, asking for help from the city. And then they had a little hoopla again, They friends for a couple of months, no longer than 6 months, because they fall in and out of love with each other. Start arguing on and off camera. And that was a big deal that the superintendent didn't let the board members know that she had requested funding. And then it came out, and as such, they continued to argue. But they went along with her. Because I don't believe that the board members understand the roles and responsibility of the superintendent and who works for whom. I just don't know if they understand that. But in this, 8 schools closed. Hayneville Road, Macmillan Elementary, Magnet, McIntyre, Houston Hill, Harrison. Who else? Let me see.